Now, come on, lamb chops. Listen. If you're going to be sick, here's a cup. Don't spew up all over my clothes here. Here's a cup. Are you feeling sick? Yeah, that's kind of. Right. Just hold still. You gonna be all right? You think your stomach's settled? You gonna throw up? Okay, let's put it down. If you get sick, this cup is here for that. Oh, hello, Tubies. It's Psychic Bob and Lamb Chop. I'm telling you, we've had a day. If anybody saw our earlier video today, by the way, I went to Cambridge, the Historic City Center, and if you missed that, you need to go back and check that out because we found Lamb Chop today, and he was in the wardrobe. He got somehow in Cola's wardrobe, got locked up, and he was wearing her silk scarves.
And I nicked my Louis Vuitton scarf.
And he nicked her Louis Vuitton scarf, and he finally gave it back. But now, because of the ordeal, he's been so high strung. After we came back from dinner tonight, I found him drinking Listerine, the mouthwash. Now, he's telling me he didn't drink it, but the cap was off, and it's a little bit down, and he's not looking so good. So I think Lamb Chop, now don't lie. Did you actually drink some of this Listerine? You've been drinking.
It is mint after all, Bob, so maybe he's just getting used to getting put on a plate with mint.
You did drink it? Yeah, I know. Well, it's not one thing. It's never. If he's not stealing my credit card and going to Harrods, he's getting drunk. Now listen, we got this cup here. If you get sick, you just go, okay, and use that. All right. All right then. Well, why don't you go over it? Look, Cola, would you hold him for just a little while? All right, we're gonna, because he just needs. He just needs a.
You didn't say no. All
right. So yes. Thank you, Cola. Guys, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, here's his sick cup. There you go. All right. Well, guys, I am so glad you're here. Welcome to our show today. If you're landed here and saying, where am I? Who is this crazy guy talking to lambs? My name is Bob Hickman, and I am a full-time professional psychic medium and astrologer. And you have landed at my channel, which is called Spirit Channel. Welcome to our show tonight. So glad you guys are here. Well, sorry about the glare. We got some strange lighting going on here, but I'm just glad you guys are here, and we're going to try to work through the lighting issues. But tonight is astrology night. And those of you who are regulars here, you know what that's all about. But if you're new here, by the way, if you're new here, give us a shout out in the chat. We'd love to hear from newbies. Make sure to give thumbs up to this video when it posts, and make sure to put comments.
Look at Judy's comment box.
Okay, hold on just a second. Say, Lady Jason, it's the mint one as well. Yes, this is the. Lamb Chop got sick and drunk off mint mouthwash. What are you gonna do? Golly jeepers! Well, I'm telling you, we've been having an interesting time. This hotel we're staying at has been going from bad to worse. We have to buy all our own stuff. It's just a joke. Anyways, I won't go into all that tonight. But I'm so glad you guys are here. And, tonight we're going to spin around the Zodiac wheel. By the way, I forgot to show this earlier in my earlier video, but today I am wearing my Star Map Astrology shirt. Isn't that cool? And I'm wearing a little Aquarius pendant. So here's my shirt. It's got all the constellations, and it's literally a star map of the cosmos. Isn't that fun? And then I'm wearing my little Aquarius silver charm pendant, and it's got Neptune on it. Sometimes Neptune is used to represent the god. God Neptune is used to represent the sign of Aquarius. And this is an Aquarius pendant in sterling silver. It's old. I've had it like 10 or 15 years, probably like 15 years. And I've got on my Navaratna. We've talked about that, the 9 gems of the Zodiac. So Psychic Bob is all astrologied out and ready to hang out with you guys. Luckily, I got Cola here tonight to help babysit Lamb Chop while he's recovering from his drunken episode.
Lamb Chop, would you like us to babysit you? He says, F off, Cola, when you're going to put us in the oven.
He's not feeling himself. Oh, my gosh. Well, it is so good to be here with you. Oh, my gosh, there's Robin Boston's here. And there's Baroness Cola Bobs, who's our moderator. Thank you, Baroness. Baroness is Give thumbs up for Baron. She's doing double time. She's babysitting Lamb Chop and
babysitting you.
Babysitting me. I'm a handful for her. And moderating the show. That's a lot to take on. Hi, there's Lenny. Good to see you. Thank you. Lenny says, love the shirt, love the costume. Isn't that mystical? Oh, and by the way, I can't show you here on camera, but when I turn off the lights, the shirt, the star patterns all glow in the dark. So it's kind of cool like that. Lenny, thank you so much. There's Melinda Tournay. Hello, Melinda. Welcome. Robin Boston says, love the shirt and the pendant. Yay. So glad you guys are here tonight. Well, this is so much fun. There's Joey Gothic Madness is here. Mama Stevens is saying hello to you as well. Oh, where's it? Oh, there he is. Hi, Robert. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read the chat. My eyes are a little tired today. I went down to the Cambridge City Center today. And I got to tell you, Cambridge, I literally lived in Cambridge for like a year or two. And it's all different. I didn't even recognize the town. I mean, I recognize a few things, but I was telling Cole, it's so strange how in your mind you have an image. Like I clearly remember living here. And today walking downtown, it all seems strangely gone. Like some of it was familiar, but most of it was nothing like I remember. It's all literally changed. So it's kind of strange to see that,
Scott says you've got to keep up the sugar, Bob.
Why am I on the sugar?
I says, well, you've been eating my Turkish delight, haven't you, from Fortnum and Mason?
I have, I know. Well, I'm also working. Let me show you what I've been nibbling on tonight.
Yeah, all my biscuits.
I know. I didn't know all of them. This is some tea biscuits. They're from Fortnum and Mason, and it says clotted cream digestive biscuits. You want to talk about good. From Fortnum and Mason, it's a really luxurious, very good. I actually bought these for Cola, and I kind of ate half of them. I'm terrible. Cola, don't worry. We'll go back to Fortnum and Mason.
You know how much I love me clotted cream.
I know. Well, these are really good biscuits.
I love it. You can get us a scone.
All right, I'll get you a scone tomorrow, some clotted cream and jam. Yay. Oh, my gosh. Lenny says, I need to make you a lamb chop portrait, Bob. I've been putting some of my art up on the page, getting the nerve up. Oh, Lenny, that's wonderful. You definitely would love that. And you should definitely, put your art out, bring it into the world, and bless the world with it. There's Mary J. says, I can't stay at work. Just wanted to say hi to y'all. Oh, thank you, Mary J., for checking in. Blessings to you. Glad you stopped in tonight. Well, listen, we're going to talk about what is going on in the stars tonight. That's why we're all here, aren't we? Well, let me tell you what's going on here. Now, we got some big things going on, big happening scenes. Okay. Hold on, I got to drink some water here. My throat's dry. By the way, this hotel's so damn chintzy, they don't even put water cups. Most hotels have little plastic tumblers or cups. I had to go find, I used an old Pepsi bottle for my water because there's nothing in this hotel. Anyways, and don't ask the staff for anything. They won't even answer you. They're just indifferent. They're terrible. I mean, honestly, guys, I'm not a prima donna. I'm not one of these people come expect star treatment. Just basic service. Can't even get that. It's terrible. Anyways, I'm going to do it online.
They wouldn't make him a bit. That because he was American.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't tell them that. So I went to have dinner tonight, and they just like, well, we don't feel like literally. I'm not joking. I went to the restaurant, and they served food. We had the menus in the room. And I go down, I said, I'd like to order some burgers here. And the lady goes, well, it's not your night. I just don't feel like it.
And then you check
literally
reviews online, and there was 5,000 complaints.
There was like so many complaints that they just only serve you when they feel like it. They literally told me, we just don't feel like it. So then I said, well, I'll go to the snack machine and get some chips or crisps.
And then it wouldn't take
the snack machine wouldn't work. And I told one of the staff, I said, and it's their brand, their own snack machine, says, the business on it and all. And I said, hey, is your snack machine working? And the lady that manages the front area of the hotel goes, I don't know. I said, well, would you be able to help me and check this as it broken, or would you take a look? And she says, no, I don't feel like it. and got him walked off, literally.
Then one other girl said that the manager just sits there scratching his knackers every day.
Shh, don't say that. We can't say that on the air.
Knackers.
Anyways,
That's
they're okay. Well, it's really bad. I'm not going to tell all of it now till I'm out of here because, I'll tell you the story later. But anyways, let's talk about astrology tonight. I'm having an adventure. Couldn't get dinner. Can't get any snacks. I'm literally munching on tea biscuits. But that's all right. I'm with you guys. And you know what? Being with all of you makes it all better,
Yeah.
So welcome. Poor Cola, she's having to put up with my moods and attitude. God bless her. And she's held my lamb chop. Thank you, Scott. Scott says, please press the thumbs up button. Helps the channel with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you, Scott. That's awesome. And thank you so much. Well, anyways, we are going to talk about the stars because I think it's one of the things that brings me a lot of joy in my life is astrology, And for those of you who don't know, I've been studying astrology since 1978, literally. PsychicBob's a lot older than he looks. I just never age. And you know what I always say, between facelifts and
you're much younger. I'm not saying that.
Between facelifts and hair dye, I'll never age, and I'll never tell you.
And the rest, Bobs.
Yeah, exactly. All right. And Cola's sweet love keeps me young.
I'm saying no because I get in trouble.
All right. So let's talk about what's going on. Well, by the way, and I always forget this astrology forecast is for today, Monday, January 23rd, through next Sunday, January 29th. So it's Monday through Sunday, 2023. The 23rd of January, January 23rd, through January 29th. Okay, 2023. So it's a 7-day forecast. Okay. All right. Thank you, Julie Harris says, bless your heart. So sorry you are dealing with poor service. I'm telling you, Julie, I haven't even told you all half of it because it would take an hour. I'll discuss it next week. I've got to be here tonight and maybe another day, and I don't want to rock too many boats because I got another review that said they're vindictive towards people.
And did my new pants go missing?
Well, we can't say that publicly yet, so because legal reasons, but we do believe we may have had a theft. We're not saying who or when, but we may have a theft from our room. That's all I'll say. All right, so, but I'll tell you, the thieves aren't very smart. They walked off and left a Gucci bag and a Louis Vuitton bag and stole some cheap ass junk stuff. Excuse me. All right, enough of that. Let's talk about the stars. Yeah, Lady Jane says they better leave stuff alone. Oh, they will. I'm going to sort that out. You wait till I have a meeting with them. I'm going to have a meeting with the manager tomorrow. If you hear everything that's happening, you'll just die of shock. All right, so, and I'm not somebody who complains. This is the ironic part. Those of you who know me know I don't go around being a prima donna and demanding stuff. I really just want a peaceful stay, but they've actually been directly horrific to me. Anyways, all right, so astrology, let's talk about that. It's much more enjoyable to hear about. So, by the way, we're starting off this week on Monday today with our sun in Aquarius. Woo! Happy birthday to our Aquarian babies. We entered Aquarius on the 20th of January, so 3 days ago, and we're going to be in the sign of Aquarius until February the 18th. So you Aquarians right now, you are in your power mode. And I'm not, I'm not being prejudiced here, but I am an Aquarius, so I'm quite excited about this myself. So we're in our sign. Now, what's really cool is we're starting off our week with our moon in Aquarius as well, okay? So for you Aquarians out there, we are in major power mode. The sun in Aquarius gives you power as an Aquarian to move forward on your goals. The moon in Aquarius opens up your deep psychic sense. And many Aquarians, interestingly, are channels. They're natural channels of the spirit. Sometimes Aquarians channel their higher self. Sometimes they channel the spirit world. Sometimes they channel prophecies. Aquarians have a kind of an airy energy, and they're an air sign. and they're channels of cosmic knowledge. They really are. So happy birthday to our Aquariuses out there. If you're Aquarius, let us know in the chat. They say, hey, I'm an Aquarius. I'd love to hear from you because I'm an Aquarius. Love to meet fellow Aquarians. Yay, there's Jennifer Radicki here. Hi, Jennifer. Nice to see you. You're an Aquarius too. Is that Aquarius? Oh, yay. All right. Thank you. I think that means you. Oh, my daughter is an Aquarius. Wonderful. Yeah, there you go. Isn't that wonderful? Scott from South Carolina talking about, I think he's talking about the hotel, says, start the conversation with, do me a favor. Scott, I love that. I think that's going to set the tone for my meeting because I got some serious stuff to talk about with these people. And people think like they go, oh, psychopath, he's a softie. But I tell you, I'm also a business person and I can negotiate.
They've got an attitude though, haven't they?
They have an attitude.
With Americans.
They don't like me because I'm American. And they told me basically, we're not helping, we're not interested. And I wasn't asking for anything simple. I asked for towels for the room. And their attitude was like, well, we'll get to it when we get to it. And it's been 2 days. I still never got any new fresh towels. That's a whole nother story. Anyways, all right. So, Scott, I like that. We're going to start the conversation with, do me a favor. I'm going to practice that. All right, Scott, how's that? Excuse me, manager. Do me a favor. All right, I'm working on it. All right, so Aquarius, we're in our power mode. This is a great time to have that talk, Scott, because I'm in my power mode now. They better watch out because I'm gonna get all glorified, and it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. All right, Jennifer is like, this Bob guy is crazy. Anyways, Jennifer Radke says, I am a Gemini. Oh, Aquarians and Geminis make the best of friends.
That's a Gemini.
And my girlfriend's mother is a Gemini. I just found out. I had a great conversation with her. Welcome.
Double trouble twice as nice.
Double trouble twice as nice. So Jennifer, welcome. I'm glad to hear your daughter's Aquarius. You're a Gemini. It's all air sign energy. That's wonderful. Well, anyways, there's Colleen Croy. Hello, Colleen. Good to see you. I have 2 great nephews who are celebrating their first birthdays. They're both Aquarius, one in January, one in February. Isn't that amazing? That's lovely. Yay, Aquarian power. All right. GK Monkey 13313 says, I'm a Gemini as well. Yay, Gemini. I like Geminis. Geminis and Libras are like my best friends always. All right.
Excuse me?
Well, my girlfriend.
What did you just say that, Bob?
I'm saying about friends, not romance. All right. So, anyways.
Well, I'm your best friend.
She's my bestest friend.
I'm your good friend.
Yeah. All right. Yes.
Capricorn.
She's Capricorn. All right. So, what's going on? Let's stay focused here. We've got our sun starting off our week sextile Jupiter. This is wonderful. This opens up a lot of energy right now for business prosperity, for opportunity, not just money, but success. Like if you're trying to get your name out there, you're trying to get bigger than life, you're trying to get an interview. Sun sextile Jupiter says power is flowing. It's a very powerful, positive aspect in the chart. And so Sun sextile Jupiter, go for your blessings. Go for what you need this week because that is a power aspect, especially for you Aquarians because the sun is in your sign, right? Sun is in Aquarius. So for you Aquarians, this is going to be a good week financially. A lot of blessings coming, not just money, but blessings in life as well.
Did you say happy birthday?
Okay. Yeah, I did say happy birthday. So, okay. Scott from South Carolina says, I am a Libra in this life anyways. Yay, Libra. That's why we get on so well, Scott. Yay. All right. Now, what else have we got going on? This is really interesting because our Aquarius sun is in opposition to the ascendant and Leo is in the ascendant. First house energy is about going into the world. With that sun in opposition to Leo, it heightens and highlights that Leo energy. Leos are glamorous, bigger than life. A lot of movie stars are Leos. We also have Mars sextile the ascendant, which is Leo. So this week, I want all of you to kind of go into the world with a lot of confidence, especially you Aquariuses, because you've got the power this week. But even if you're not an Aquarius, the sun in opposition to Leo or to the ascendant, which is in Leo, and Mars sextile the ascendant in Leo, gives everybody the ability to project their image and their vision and their concepts into the world. So if you're thinking, I got a great idea, I'd like to get it out into the world, I'd like to get people understanding my point of view, this week's a good week to do that, because these alignments with the ascendant push you into the world to be seen, to be heard, and you'll be able to project your vision, your will, your desire, and have it received by people in a really positive way. So if you're somebody sitting back there going, well, PsychicBob, I don't know, nobody's going to listen to me. Who am I? Well, I'm telling you, these alignments give you power. So stop being shy. Go into the world. Share your truth. Project yourself out there. It's a good week to do that. Now, we also have some very fascinating alignments. We've got Mercury trine our North Node. Mercury is the planet of communications and learning. Trine the North Node means there are going to be a lot of talks about the future. Where are we going? What's happening in the next phase of our project? All right. So if you are in business right now, or running a business, or involved in any business negotiations, it's a great time to project forward the future vision for your company or for your goals. Okay, so Mercury trine the North Node gives you power to kind of launch into that visionary future and have other people go on that journey with you. Especially if you're an upstart company, you want to this week focus on sharing your vision for the future. Now, what's also fascinating this week, I tell you, the alignments are so interesting. We have Mercury sextile the South Node. Again, Mercury is a planet of communications. By the way, it did go direct. I think it was yesterday or day before. So we're not in Mercury retrograde for those who've been worried about that, okay? Mercury is sextile, which is a positive aspect, just like the trine before it. Sextile the South Node. Now, what's the South Node? The South Node deals with our past lives, our karmic things, energies that have propelled us into our current life. So Mercury sextile the South Node means not only are you going to be able to, as we talked earlier, Mercury trine the North Node get you talking about the future. Mercury sextile the South Node says, don't abandon or forget the past. So if you're like, for example, in business, right? And let's say you have a bad patch and you have to explain it to like a board of directors or investors, right? Don't hide that, because Mercury sextile the South Node says we can talk about the past and we can reconcile the past, and it's not going to be a negative thing. Even if it's negative, it won't be perceived of as bad as you think it is. So you can be honest. We should always be honest, of course, but you can be especially honest about the past this week, and it will not be held against you. You can also be projective of the future, and people will get your vision. So it's a really great week, especially for those of you trying to do career advancement or build a business in some way. Really great week. So there you go. That's kind of our major transits that are getting us going for the week. So as I said, we're out of Mercury retrograde, no problems there. Now we are going to spin around our big zodiac wheel. I don't have my big wheel here that I usually hold up, but you know what it looks like. We're going to give individual horoscopes for all 12 zodiac signs. Now listen up. If you don't know what sign you are, I'm going to give the birth dates after each sign. And when you hear the sign that has your birth date, that falls in the range, that is your astrology sign, okay? So bear with me, okay? Now, as I promised last week, some of you may remember this, and if you weren't here, I'll explain this. When we do astrology, normally astrologers start with the sign of Aries, because that's kind of considered the beginning of the year from the ancient pagan cultures, and they work around the wheel. But I always feel bad because every week, the Pisces, the Aquarians have to wait all the way to the end of the broadcast to get their horoscopes. So last week, I promised you guys, I said, this week, we're going to flip the wheel around and we're going to start with Pisces, the end of the astrology, and go backwards. It doesn't really matter which way you go, so we can do it that way. So for you Pisces, You are getting the first horoscope tonight, which usually the Aries get. Aries, you're going to be last this week, but not to worry. You know you've always been the first one anyway, so you can have a little rest while we get to the other people. All right, so what is going on? By the way, before I get into these horoscopes, I do need to clarify something. First of all, I do not get these horoscopes from another astrologer or an astrology site. I study astrology, I look at the charts, and I put these together myself.
I can confirm that because I have to be quiet while he's doing it because he's writing in his book.
That's right. I hand scratch all my notes here.
Understand this thing I write.
Here's my chicken scratch, okay? That's my notes for the show. But yes, Cola watched me put together the horoscopes this week. And she was like, wow, how do you do that? I said, I've just been doing so many years. But I'm glad you guys are here. So guess what? We're going to go backwards around the wheel because I know somebody's going to come and go, wait a second. Which direction are you going? This doesn't make sense. The horoscopes are all the same. We're just starting in a different place. And Rob in Boston, I think you're a Pisces, aren't you? So guess what? You're getting the first horoscope, you Pisces people. All right, so let's look at what's going on in our Zodiac this week. So Pisces, your birth date is February 19th through March 20th. You know, right now, Pisces, you are floating through the 9th house. The 9th house is all about exploration, discovering the cosmos, learning, understanding religion, philosophy, mysteries of life. And your sign is firmly planted right now in the 9th house. So you're getting a lot of that 9th house energy. And what you want to focus on this week, Pisces, is explore the connection between various faiths. You Pisces may be doing some spiritual questing this week. In fact, I encourage you to do some spiritual questing. Understand the world religions. You might want to this week visit a different religion than you practice. Like if you're a Catholic, go visit a Buddhist temple this week and learn about the Buddhists. You're going to find, Pisces, that you have a kind of a mystical experience this week in feeling the interconnectedness of life, particularly the spiritual traditions of the earth. So this is a week to explore the various faiths, understand other people's philosophies and way of life, delve into exploring some of their mysteries. And if you do that this week, Pisces, you're going to have not only a mystical experience, but I think a very revelatory experience in the sense that you will see the interconnectedness of faiths and understand that we really are all connected under one divine source. So Pisces, I encourage you, go and explore the faiths that draw you, or even ones that you don't know about, and learn something new. That's your homework this week. And you'll be, what do we say? Glorified. Woo, Pisces is going to be glorified. Oh, Cola's growling over there. Oh, Lamb Chop woke up. I'm in trouble. All right. Next side on our wheel is Aquarius. Hey, Aquarians. Yay. Well, you already know it's your power week, so I don't even know much what else I need to say, but let me break it down for you, Aquarius, so you know what's going on. Aquarius is January 20th through February the 18th. You know, this week, Aquarius, there's a lot going on with you. Besides having the sun in your sign is actually crossing through the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th houses of the Zodiac wheel. And you've got some very powerful placements of planets. You've got Saturn in the 7th house. You've got the moon in the 8th house. What all of this means is you're going to be feeling things deeply this week. And the challenge for Aquarius is to let go of self-criticism, as well as letting go of worrying about the judgments of others. This is a week, Aquarius, where you want to go deep within yourself, particularly your emotional self, because that moon in the 8th house will help you to feel deeply connected to yourself and to those around you. And so this week, it's about not buying into judgments from the self, from your own self, or from others. You know, Sometimes when we see these alignments, or at least I see them, I would say that it's very easy with the Saturn, because you got Saturn in the seventh house, to feel pressure from others. Like everybody's watching me, everybody's judging me. I'm no good. They think I'm no good. When the fact is, that's all a mind trip, Aquarius. Nobody's judging you. You're judging yourself. So, Aquarius, be careful this week. Be, as one of my spiritual teachers said, be gentle with yourself. So let go of judgment, let go of fear of condemnation, let go of all that, and use this week to delve deep into your emotions and discover how you really feel and what your focus is. If nobody's judging you and nobody's criticizing, what could you do with your life? Think about that, Aquarius, and absorb that solar energy of the sun god, and you're going to have a blessed week. There you go, Aquarius. Blessings to you. I drink some water here out of my big bottle because I don't have any water cups. It's good. All right, next sign on our wheel is Capricorn. El Caprio.
Yay! Who's your favorite Capricorn?
Cola is my favorite Capricorn. All right.
What's your favorite star sign?
Capricorn.
Yeah.
See, I've been trained right. I know the right answer. Nah, I love you, Doc. All right. All right, Capricorn, December 22nd through January 19th. All right, Capricorn, right now for you, communication is the key thing. Focus on communication. Not only outer world communication, but inner world communication. Capricorns, you must listen to your inner voice this week. And like the Aquariuses, you must let go of self-judgment. All right. You've got some North Node energy and South Node energy going on, and you want to talk about the future. Okay. And at the same time, reconcile the past. So for you Capricorns, this is a week of balance, letting go of judgment, resolving the past, and really starting to make a plan for the future. Capricorns have their work cut out for them this week, but all the alignments of the planets, the stars, the nodes are giving you power to do all of it. So be open to that this week, Capricorn, and you are going to rock it and be glorified. Said it. All right, El Caprio. I call one of Nicola's nicknames is El Caprio. So when I feel like being cheeky, I say, okay, El Caprio, what's your thoughts? She loves it. All right, next sign on our wheel, Sagittarius, and that's November 22nd. Excuse me, Sagittarius, yes, November 22nd through December 21st. You know, Sagittarius, there's not a lot going on for you right now. You're literally floating through the fifth house. I don't have any planetary alignments. Nothing that's really standing out here. What does that mean? When your sign's floating through the zodiac and you have no planets, that actually is a kind of a sign of quiet. The cosmos is giving you time to retreat. And so Sagittarius, this is a week, if you can, take off of work, go to a retreat center, at least get to yourself, get away by yourself and recoup your power, okay? Open your channel of creativity. The fifth house in the zodiac is all about creative energies. And so your sign is being placed right now by the cosmos, not by Psychic Bob, but by the cosmos, powers that be, to have a retreat, to restore your power, and to delve deep into your creative process. And you know, Sagittarius, if you're like most of us in the world today, it's hard to find the time to be creative. But this week, Sag, you're going to find that it is easy to withdraw from the world, to restore your soul, connect with nature, and open your channel of creativity. And that's your homework. If you take some personal time or vacation away from work, by all means do it. The cosmos supports it. Blessings to you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much. Woo, all right.
That's me thinking that was for Capricorn.
Yeah, well, that was Sagittarius.
Good, didn't it?
All right. Next sign on our wheel is Scorpio. Scorpio, October 23rd through November 21st. Scorpio, this is really interesting this week because you are aligned with the South Node in your sign in the 4th house this week. What does that mean? It means you want to be open to memories of the past. Some of you Scorpios may start to have mystical dreams or remembrances of people you met long ago and feel as if Spirit's communicating with you from another time, another place. You may have a sense of deja vu, past life images. This week, Scorpio, be open to all of that because that's your power source. Draw from the past to get your inspiration to move forward. You right now you've got Mercury sextile the South Node, which is opening up all that inner communication to know the past. You interestingly also have Mars sextile the South Node, which is inspiration. So as you delve into the mysteries of the past, you get new power that comes into this current time that projects you forward. So Scorpio, rest easy, know that you have time to explore this. You have time to bring it to fruition and to balance, and then you will be truly blessed this week. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Blessings on all of you. All right, next on our wheel is Libra, September 23rd through October 22nd. Libra, it's interesting. You too, similar to the Sages, are just kind of floating through the signs. This week, your sign is clearly falling in the 3rd house. And this is a house, the 3rd house can deal with philosophy, deep reflection, things like that. And so this week, Libra, you want to, like some of the other signs here, pull back from the world, go within, and listen to the voice inside. It's a time for deep contemplation, deep reflection. This is really a time for a retreat. Just like the Sages, you want to pull back, Libra, and go deep. Think about deep thoughts, philosophy, mystical things. That's where your power is. Not a week for Libras to accomplish a lot in the outer world. So Libra, I got to tell you, this is not a week to go out and try to conquer Wall Street, build an empire. It's not there. This week, it's all about you being restored through deep, quiet contemplation, meditation, deep thinking. So there you go. You got your homework cut out for you. Golly, geez, isn't it fun to spin around the Zodiac? Well, all right, next sign on our wheel is Virgo. Virgo, August 23rd through September 22nd. Virgo, this is interesting because you, like some of the other signs here, don't have a lot going on planetary-wise. Your sign is literally just floating through the 2nd house. The 2nd house deals with thoughts, deep reflection. This is also the house that deals with career and thinking about how you want to be into the world. And so this is a time for Virgos to, again, like some of the other signs, withdraw from all the hectic chaos, reflect on your talents, think about what skills you possess and how you might bring that to the table in either future job negotiations or reviews or to take to a new position. It's a really good week for Virgos to do resume writing because that will get you the focus, like the planets show, that you want to focus on. So focus on the career, focus on your talents, focus on your skills. I think every Virgo here tonight needs to really pull their resume and revisit it right now. That's really the energy. And in the coming weeks, you'll be able to step more out into the world. But this week, Virgo, it's all about just reflecting on your skills, where you want to go, what your talents are, what do you bring to the table, where can you take it to the next level and win. So Virgo, you got your work cut out for you. It's time to pull those resumes and revisit that. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. Ooh, glorified. Next sign on our wheel is Leo. Hello, Leo. Leo is July 23rd through August 22nd. You know, Leos, you got, I think of all the signs as well, you got the most power next to Aquarius's. Right now, your sign is crossing through the first house. Now, remember, the first house is the ascendant. It's all about projecting out into the world. You also have a very favorable aspect of Jupiter trine the Earth, which means the wealth, the power, the prestige of the world is available to you, Leos. So this is a great week for Leos to make money, to close the deal, to get the blessing that you needed. Now, let me just clarify, Jupiter trine the Earth doesn't just mean money, though it predominantly, in most people would interpret as money. It can also be blessings that you need. So maybe you're somebody thinking, you know what? I don't need any money, but gee, I'd love to have somebody in my life. I'd love to have love. Jupiter trine the Earth gives you power to be in the world, okay, and be in a stronger position. So this is a great week for you, Leos, as you reflect on what you want to do. Go into the world and be active, because Jupiter trine the Earth means the world is your oyster. And you have a lot of power right now for success and wealth. So don't shy away. This is not a retreat week for Leo. This is a week to be actively engaged in business, actively engaged in this discussions and negotiations, actively engaged in conquering and building your empire. All right. So Leo, you're bigger than life. You got a lot of power. Take it, use it wisely. Blessings to all of you. All right, we're spinning around. Oh, we haven't done the Zodiac song tonight.
Oh, no.
No, Lamb Chop. No, Lamb Chop likes this song. All right, we're gonna just have a little break, and we're gonna do the Zodiac song. All right, you guys ready? Some of you know this. The wheel of the Zodiac goes round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheel of the Zodiac goes round and round all the livelong day. Join in with me. Wheel of the Zodiac goes round and round. You have to do the hand motions. Round and round, round and round. Wheel of the Zodiac goes round and round all the livelong day. Ooh, wasn't that fun? And if we were all in the same room, we could get a little chorus going of that. Wouldn't that be fun? All right. I'll be quiet before Baroness throws something at me.
I'll stomp and do it on you.
All right. Well, let him stomp around. All right. So next sign on our wheel is Cancer, June 21st through July 22nd. Cancer, right now you're floating through the mystical 12th house. The 12th house is a place of mystery. It deals with conclusions, our ultimate reality, deals with the inner landscape of dreams and mysteries. And this week, Cancer, I think of all the signs, you get the sign of the greatest mystic of the week. Cancers want to watch their dreams. This week, Cancer, you'll be receiving mystical dreams, astral projections, prophecies, dream revelations. It's all about the inner world, Cancer. But the secret is you must be an observer. Observe the times. Observe the seasons. Observe the messages that come in subtle ways and sometimes not so subtle ways. But Cancer, this is the week to pay attention to the inner life. Don't neglect it for the outer world. The inner world is where the power is, and that's going to carry you through this week. Watch your dreams. You have the gift of prophecy this week. All right, Cancer, you got your work cut out for you. Yay! All right, next on our wheel is Gemini, May 21st through June 20th. Gemini, right now your sign is floating through the 11th house. Not a lot of activity, except the 11th house brings to your power, to you the power of group effort and group work. 11th house is always about sharing your success with others and bringing others along. So, Gemini, this is not a week to go out and conquer the world on your own. It's just not going to happen. But if you want to have success, you're going to have to do it as a group. Bring others into your vision. Bring others into your plan this week. Build a team, and let that teamwork lead to success. That is your key. You can't go it alone. You got to bring others along. And if you do that, not only will you succeed wildly, everybody on your team succeeds. So there you go. Build the team, and it will all happen. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, next on our wheel is Taurus, and that's April 20th through May 20th. You know, Taurus, you've got, you're floating through the 10th house right now, and you have some Uranian influence that's pressing on your sign. And right now, you want to be ready, Taurus, for awakenings, sudden breakthroughs, particularly in the career area. You're going to find this week, Taurus, that the Uranian influence and the 10th house influence gives you the courage to step up to the plate, the courage to take some risks, the courage to put your focus and your goals out there. 10th house is about achievements in the material world. And so Taurus, being the natural leader that you are, being the natural lead, the guide, the help to many, this is a week for you to put your best foot forward, particularly in money matters and career. And as we say, name it and claim it. And then you will be not only blessed, you'll also be glorified. Shh, don't tell Cole I said that.
I'm saying now, I give up.
Oh, she's upset. She said, I'm done. I'm giving up. She can't get me in line, just like I can't get her in line.
Because I'm fighting the word for you.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now.
And it's called I Know a Song That Would Get On Your Nerves.
Oh, no, not that song.
Exactly.
All right, Taurus. Go into the world. It's your week for success. And then our next sign on the wheel is Aries. And Aries is March 21st through April 19th. You know, Aries, you got the power in it. You've got the sun, which is in Aquarius, sextile Jupiter, which is in your sign of Aries, and it's in the 9th house. This all points to big success for you. Aries, this is a week where you want to really go for your goals. Don't take no for an answer. That Aries in the 9th house is bringing you major success, particularly in the area of business. You want to focus on your goals and really take concrete steps to manifest it. So if you're Aries and you're saying, well, someday I'll change my job and I'll do something I like more, don't wait. Do it this week. Go to HR, get the listings, discover what's available for you. And this week, you will have the success to start to move much closer to your goals. Hold on just a second, guys. I'm losing my voice right now, so bear with me. So Aries, it's all about goal focus, goal achievement, goal accomplishment. You're going to be blessed and glorified if you follow that. All right, so don't be shy this week, Aries. You see what you want and you go for it, and you will have success. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, guys, can you believe we spun around that big Zodiac?
Yay!
Yay, everybody here. If you just tuned in late, every single sign got a horoscope. So go back and rewatch it because you want to get that extra help. You know, I always tell people every week, if you can't get a private reading with me for whatever reason, and if you can't make it to messages from the spirit world for whatever reason, then make sure to come to Astrology Monday because I give everybody a little help to get you on the right track for the week. We cover all 12 zodiac signs as well as the major transits and planetary alignments for the week. So there you go. I hope that helps you. And I want to say thank you to all of you who come out tonight to join this. Well, we have just a few minutes here, and I thought if anybody wants to ask an astrology question, I'll be happy to answer. I am not doing psychic readings or channeling of spirit guides, only discussing astrology. Because Monday is my day off. I didn't even say goodbye, but I have to have a break from reading. It's our day. Yes, Cola. We've been together all day, going to lunch, going around town. It's been really nice.
Doing each other's heads in.
Doing each other's heads in. Melinda Torney says, I am a Scorpio. My son is a Pisces. Oh, that's really interesting. They're both water signs. And, water signs are very psychic. The Scorpios feel things deeply and intensely. And the Pisces are the visionaries and the dreamers. So I think you and your son could work together doing psychic stuff and it'd be a power team, both water signs. I love that. There's GK Monkey 313 says, thanks a lot. Namaste, GK Monkey. I'm glad you're here and enjoying this. There's Shanit Shari Lali says, UK is so much fun. Would love to go to Cambridge and settle there for one day. Cambridge is a beautiful town.
There one day, meaning that.
Oh, one day in the future.
Like to live in Cambridge and settle down.
Well, I got to tell you, it's more beautiful than I'd forgotten how beautiful and quaint the buildings are. The life here. It's been a long time. It's been 30 years, actually 33 years since I was in Cambridge. So it's nice to come back.
It's been 200 years since I was last in Cambridge.
Cola says it was 200 years since she was last in Cambridge. Talking about her past life. Isn't that interesting? All right, Cola.
I'm serious. I have past life regression that took us to Cambridge.
How fascinating. Oh, I totally know. Yeah, I believe you. Anyways, when we're talking about past lives and stuff, we oftentimes like to look at the South Node placement in somebody's chart because that shows us the South Node is about what are you bringing in from the past? What is your karmic destiny? What are you coming here to kind of work on from past karmic links? South Node is very powerful. GK Monkey 1313 says, or 313, excuse me, I can't see tonight. Says, yes, I'm a Gemini, May 21st. Yay, welcome. Oh my gosh. You guys are the best. Does anybody have any astrology questions? I'll try to get a few in here before we close.
I've got a question.
Go ahead, Cola.
It's regarding me, how I'm a Scorpio moon.
Mm-hmm.
Am I Scorpio moon? Is that why you're like nipping my phone all the time? Sorry, I had to get one.
Scorpio moon. I won't answer that. Thank you. All right, hold on. We got another question here. Melinda Torney says, I have no idea what my planet is. I don't think I can spell good either. What is your sign, Melinda? I'm just blanking. Did you say that you're a Pisces? Pisces is ruled by the planet of Neptune. Every sign has a ruling planet. For example, I'm an Aquarius. Aquarius is traditionally ruled by the planet of Saturn. More modern day astrology says Uranus. When I look at this sign, Aquarius, I tend to go with the modern day astrologers. I think Uranian energy is much more, at least in my opinion, much more closely connected to the thought processes and the expression of Aquarius. Scorpio, yes. Scorpio is ruled by, is it the moon? Oh, I'm blanking out here. I should know this. Or is it Pluto? I think Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, which Pluto is the planet of the hidden mysteries. I might be telling her wrong. I'm just blanking out.
That's where I get me bait from, isn't it, Bob?
Yeah, isn't Scorpio Pluto ruled? I'm just drawing a blank for some reason today. I think it's ruled by Pluto, and I could be wrong. Melinda, I usually know this by heart. I'm just really tired. It's like 1 a.m. here. So for right now, I'm going to say Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. If I'm wrong on that, guys, you can correct me in the chat. But thank you. So Scorpio is a water sign, deep emotions. Pluto also deals with hidden mysteries and depths, and many Scorpios do go into the depths of their soul. They're very psychic side, and a lot of artists are Scorpios as well because they can draw from deep emotion to create their artworks.
And we've got the ability to cut to the core from you.
Yes, exactly. I agree. There's Marcella Staunton says, "Hi, Psychic Bob. Love and light to you." Thank you, Marcella, for being here. Good to see you. Welcome. Lenny says, "Virgo, question mark." I don't know what your question is. What is it about Virgos, or what does... I gave the horoscope for Virgo earlier. So I'm not sure what you're wanting on that. But Virgo is an earth sign. The symbol of the Virgo is the mother goddess. Some people say it's the goddess Isis. It can be any goddess, really, in my opinion. Virgos are one of the most nurturing signs of the zodiac. They want to take care of people. They want to heal people. Virgos are wonderful. I love Virgos.
So what about Capricorn? What's the god or goddess for Capricorn? Is it Zeus?
Well, that's a complex question, Cole, because there's not one god per traditional astrology for each sign. There are a lot of history behind that. That probably take me like 2 hours to go through. So let me come back to that if that's okay. All right. There's Melinda Torney says, "That's okay, Psychic Bob. You are allowed to be tired. No worries. Still love you and Cola always." Thank you, Melinda. Your support means a lot.
That's a good question from Scott.
Oh, wait, I didn't see it.
Why does the moon have a different name every month?
Yes. Scott, that tradition started from farmers. Farmers would divide their year and their crop plantings based on the moon. And so they noticed certain patterns, like, they would call it like the wolf moon. And it would be a night when, like, for example, where they would plant their crops, for example, and then the wolves would howl. I have to tell you, the names of the moons are not consistent. They're actually, there's not one universal name. They're all localized to the region. So to know the moons, you need to consult your local kind of farmer's almanac or local people that are lore historians. Because the name of the moons in Iowa, for example, is not the same as the name of the moon in Florida or North Carolina. So this is one of the things a lot of people understand. The moons are regionally based. Okay. So anyways, I hope that gives you a little insight. Yay. That was a good question, Scott. Robin Boston says, "Glad you came on tonight. Love astrology. You and Colin get a good sleep. Blessings." Thank you so much, Robin. And Baroness says, "We are both physically worn out and tired. We need to sleep soon." Yeah, guys, listen, I'm really tired, but I didn't want to miss this time with you, even though I'm tired. And I want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. You guys rock. I love all of you. Listen, keep it here at Spirit Channel. We always have more coming. We're going to try to do messages from the spirit world tomorrow. We have a lot going on. So if we end up missing it, it's just due to some traveling stuff. We're going to try to get here. So be here if you can tomorrow, 12 o'clock noon Eastern time on Tuesday for messages from the spirit world. We'd love to have you here. We're going to try to make it happen. I'll let a notice be out if we're not going to make it, but we're going to try to do it. So thank you for your support. You guys are the best. Listen, Psychic Bob is exhausted. I'm about to crash out. I love you guys. I send you my blessings.
Good night, everyone.
And we will see you tomorrow for messages from the spirit world, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Love you all. And if you haven't seen today's video, go to the video section of my YouTube page and see my tour through Cambridge today. You'll get a lot out of it. The architecture is amazing. All right, guys. Love you. See you tomorrow. Blessed be. Good night.